Hi everyone, so in this video I'm going to be giving you a quick demo of how the OCR feature works in LedgerDocs. The idea behind OCR and receipts is that you spend less time on data entry and key punching, and this is going to work hand in hand with how you had previously pushed documents from LedgerDocs to QuickBooks Online. Let's dive into an example. I'm here in my inbox, and you will notice that each of the thumbnails in my inbox have been marked up with an icon on the top right. These indicate the status of the OCR. A green checkbox means that the document has been OCR'd successfully. A question mark means that no data was extracted. And a third status, which we don't see here, will show up as blue. This means that the OCR is pending extraction. Oftentimes, you won't actually see this icon unless you had uploaded that document recently. And we typically OCR the document very quickly, in fact, faster than most of the other products on the market. Most of the time, it's going to be within a few minutes. Okay, let's pull up a receipt. I'll click on one here in my inbox. I'm going to zoom out so I can see the full receipt along with the amounts. And from here, if you have your company connected to QuickBooks Online, you will choose your document type. We have an option to push through as a bill, an invoice, an expense, or a credit memo. For this particular example, I'm going to choose expense. Now, before I do so, I just want to warn you, something is going to happen very quickly. As soon as I select expense, you will get a notification that says the document has been marked as an expense, and this will be followed by a notification that tells us that the OCR input is complete. It happened very quickly, but once this is done, let's take a moment to review the data that has been captured in the fields based on the OCR. So first of all, you'll notice that the date got populated automatically based on what it captured from the receipt. Secondly, you'll notice that the two line items have been extracted. One, which was the amount, which was $53.25, and the second amount was the tip, which was $6. What also happened here is the tax has gotten extracted. So the tax of $5.35 has been calculated automatically based on HST, which is a tax in Canada and Ontario. A similar method would be done for any other files in different provinces or different states in the US. Now, this is likely done a roundup on the tax based on how it was calculated. If you wanted to manually correct this, you have the option to do that by just changing it yourself. So what LedgerDocs does here is gives you ultimate control based on combining the OCR along with the smart learning technology that was built in behind the scenes before the OCR. The final thing I want to do here before I push this over to QuickBooks Online is just walk you through selecting the payee. So this area is being pulled in from your QuickBooks file. So let's go ahead and choose Restaurant of Oysters as the supplier. And again, this happens very quickly, but if you've entered in with Restaurant of Oysters before, it will pre-populate the expense account. Now, since this is a new one, I'm going to just choose Meals and Entertainment as the expense. And I can put in whatever description I like. And now, in the future, if you ever go ahead and use Restaurant of Oysters, it's going to choose Meals and Entertainment again. If for any reason you need to manually override this or any other field, you can. So all the amounts here have been extracted using OCR, but this, in combining with the smart learning technology that's already built inside of LedgerDocs, will give you the ultimate control. So that gives you the ability to override any of these fields as you wish. If you were choosing a bill to post, you would also have the option to post terms as well as the due date. But in this case, it's just an expense, and I'm going to go ahead and keep it as Visa. This looks good to me, so I'll go ahead and click Send, and that will post this to QuickBooks Online. And you'll notice on the right side, I've got a green highlight, and that tells me that it suggested a file name rechange based on the vendor as well as the date. So again, this will keep your files nice and organized if you choose to rename this. It's just a suggestion, so I'm going to go ahead and take it and click on Rename. document was renamed successfully, and I've posted this into QuickBooks Online.